Hey guys, welcome to a cast of The Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth 2, The Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.02 version 7. I am your caster Farron, and today's matchup will be a 1 vs 1 on the map Fords of Isen. Between two very strong players. In the south spawning in as Isen, we have DJPremier, and his opponent up in the northwest across the river from him is going to be Dark as Isen as well. Dark, as you all know, is Solas. He is a professional player, so this could be very interesting to see what he's trying to do there. Well, DJPremier is a strong player in his own right. This map having two inns. Both of them are protected by cave trolls. It'll be interesting if we get them to see and play, as Isengard gets black orcs from the inns, a very strong unit before the banner carrier even. Also some warglairs out as the creep. Now we see that they've both gone for the double furnace start, and now DJPremier throwing up an Uruk pit and a furnace, going for an Uruk pit start. While Solas here is going for a tavern start, or excuse me, a clan setting, not a tavern. Play too much Biff Me 2. He's going for a clan setting start with a wildman. He's going for the harass on the eco. Now that this Uruk pit is up, DJPremier is going to go for actually some crossbowmen. That's a good counter to the harass. Might have an inkling of what his opponents want to do, or maybe just playing defensively there. DJPremier is going to get his fourth furnace going up right in front of his base, actually, not towards the back here or anything. Very forward. Solas now has his third furnace up. That building, the clan setting, is 600. It is very expensive, and thus it puts your eco back a little bit at the very start of the game. But the units do come out of it. They are very cheap. They are only 150 a pop, and now there's some wildmen coming out of that clan setting. Solas actually throwing up an Uruk pit right next to that because he has the money due to not spending a whole lot on his units there. So there's going to be two unit producing structures out to DJPremier's 1. DJPremier's got his crossbows there defensively placed. These wildmen now going up on the north side of the river, going to try and cross and approach DJPremier's base from the north. This builder now sitting in the middle of the river. I'm not sure what he's planning on doing. Is he planning on building a furnace there? Solas going for the Creebane start, while DJPremier goes for the War Chant start. DJPremier could lose his builder here if he's not careful, but actually Solas does pull his wildman away from there, and he does not see that, and he is not going to be able to get that builder kill. Now Solas getting his third battalion of wildmen out, and is now producing a battalion of crossbows. Meanwhile, DJPremier only is getting his second battalion of units out. Again, those wildmen very cheap and very easy to start spamming out quickly in the beginning of the game. Solas now looking to cross the river on all three fronts now. Might have wanted to wait for these wildmen down here to get a little closer so he could just start harassing without having to worry about all of them being attacked at once. But now DJPremier getting some pikemen out. I was mistaken, I believe, about this crossbow battalion. It was the third battalion out for DJPremier. They managed to go and creep the wargs on the north side of his side of the river. But now Solas is looking in to go and get some harass. However, he's not going to be able to harass there, as that is in range of the fortress, and that one is in range of the fortress. These ones, however, are going to start the harass on there. Crossbow's going to get some good hits in there and might be able to kill them, but not before they are able to take out that furnace. And that is a good trade, 300 resources for 150. And actually another battalion of wildmen coming to try and flank these crossmen. Not going to be able to take them out, I do not think, but able to do some damage to those units and stop another battalion for another battalion of, horde of wildmen. More wildmen, the ones that were going in the back there, are going to be able to try and sneak around, get for the furnace, but I don't think they're going to be able to take it out. DJPremier now throwing up a warg pit as he sees his opponent is going for the wildman start, and very easily countered by trampling units, such as the warg riders. And it looks like DJPremier is going to be victorious on this front, but now those pikemen that were up for the warg lair are going to go and creep the troll, but they are not going to lure the troll away before attacking him, and they're going to lose about a third of their battalion there and damage some more of the units. They're now going to be able to clear out that troll and get the inn and start producing black orcs. A very strong unit, and will give him an edge there. Solas now has two crossbows at home protecting his base, and some pikemen coming out now, as well as more wildmen. DJPremier not gotten his second Uruk pit up at all, but he's got some warg riders out, and that's what he was hiding. He gets some warg riders, and he's being able to do some trampling damage with that. However, Solas having a pikeman in his main army there. DJPremier might want to have his wargs go around and look for rogue battalions that he can trample. That cave troll that you were talking about earlier has now been taken out, and DJPremier is looking to about start taking the inn there. Get some black orcs out of that. DJPremier now pushing up the middle, put his war chant down, and is starting to fight. His crossbows, however, very forward and taking lots of heavy fire before they can do any damage, before the infantry can come in. But now the Warg Riders coming in from DJPremier. A creep bang going up from Solas to debuff his DJPremier's troops. But those Warg Riders did a good job of trampling those wildmen there. Excuse me, wildmen. However, some more wildmen with torches coming in by Solas here to do some damage. They're going to be able to take out that farm very easily with the torches. Another battalion looking to go sneak around, maybe take out this furnace here. DJPremier has now capped the inn, but is not producing any Black Orcs at the moment. Does he have the resources to do that? Solas is sitting at 3 power points, 290 resources, and 280 or 300 command points out of 400, while DJPremier is sitting at 0. He's already got his second level 5 power. It's 500 resources and 266 out of 350, so he currently has the advantage in power points, but he does not necessarily have the advantage in command points. Solas has more command points up. That's right, I want to check myself there. DJPremier trying to push up the middle, managed to take out the furnace there, but he's trying to push here, but he's in the range of the fort. However, he does have the Creepbane debuff going up, but the fortress is going to easily target that down along with the crossbows. Looking to maybe get this furnace down, that would be a good blow, as that is his furnace right next to the Urk Pit, and it will not produce as much once it goes down, and it does go down. However, this harassed by Solas here is doing a good job. They are able to easily mop up these furnaces, and that is just some good harass right there, lowering DJPremier's command points and also decreasing his economy. However, the Warg Riders, an Ninja Battalion coming in now, and they're going to be able to maybe get some good trample on this Wildman. This level 3 battalion of Wildmen here with torches, they are going to... Solas wants to put them in defensive in the trees behind DJPremier's base, get them regenning. DJPremier now has some Black Orcs producing. He has command point cap, however, or he was just a second ago. DJPremier's army now running back across the river, and actually DJPremier's thrown up a furnace in the middle of the river. I'm not sure how useful it's going to be as a furnace in the river, as it's just going to keep getting its fire doused out by the river. It's a little funny observation right there. Meanwhile, up in the north, you got some pikes approaching DJPremier's inn, but he has some pikes of his own and some Black Orcs approaching to counter that. However, Solas's the level 3 battalion, he did go to hide them back there, but they are found and picked off by the Warg Riders by DJPremier. DJPremier now has 2 crossbows, a pike battalion, and a crossbow and a Uruk-hai battalion, waiting for that pikeman battalion to regen. But these pikemen now ignoring this army here and traversing across the river to go do some more damage to DJPremier's base. Excuse me, my voice just cracked there. Solas now engaged in DJPremier's 2 battalion force here. He's probably going to be able to scare that off for a little bit, but if DJPremier can get some more Black Orcs out, he could counter that. DJPremier actually having a builder up here by the inn wants to maybe claim this territory and put some more farms or furnaces and lumber mills in there. And actually, DJPremier not building any lumber mills as of yet. Very important when you have a Forces of Darkness faction to get some lumber mills up, as long as you're not Isengard, because they get a lot of eco in. DJPremier having the cav going looking to trample maybe, but Solas has put up a defensive tower with some crossbows in there. Those wargs are going to look for the trample, but they are going to be running right for pikes, and they are going to run right into pikes and take a lot of flanking damage from the pikes, and the crossbows and the tower are going to be able to finish them off. DJPremier now looking to harass this farm right here, replace this farm right over here. He's probably going to be able to get that one down, as he is not even being attacked yet. Solas is trying to throw up some more farms around. Put some Creebanes scouting out the inn over here. Some Black Orcs are coming out though. They're going to try and take it, but if they're trying to take it, I don't think they'll be able to take it and hold it with the Black Orcs coming out right now. DJPremier has some crosses protecting this area, but it's not going to be enough to stop those Uruk-hai. They're going to get across the river and look to start doing some more eco damage. Solas now, DJPremier did manage to take down Solas' furnace there, but Solas is now fending off that attack. DJPremier loses the entire Uruk-hai battalion, almost loses the entire pikeman battalion. An exposed builder here, and DJPremier could actually pick that up, and that would be a good pickup. Slow down Solas' production of buildings. DJPremier, or Solas, excuse me, having a level 2 crossbows hiding in the trees, able to pick off these guys, maybe able to finish off the battalion. And they will, and that is actually a very nice pickup right there. DJPremier able to fend off an attack by the Uruk-hai from Solas, trying to take out this farm by his Uruk pit. Very close, but they were in range of that fortress, and that is not going to be very helpful for them. Alerts out now for DJPremier. That is a very good move for him. He wants a hero to help pick off, and maybe eventually he can get that carnage and the leadership ability, and that will boost his troop quite a lot. Over here we have Solas with a large force of 2 pikes and 2 crossbows looking to attack. These pikemen are going to be able to start working on this first and take it out. Solas is trying to stop these warg riders, and they're probably going to look to do some eco damage right here. Along with some black orcs now and crossbows coming in from DJPremier. Solas now re-engaging in the middle with the crossbows and lurts. And he's going to not be able to stop this force right here as they go in to start attacking. These crossbows actually flanking Solas over here, looking to start picking off some units from the trees there unseen. This one Uruk crossbow, he's got an Uruk crossbow banner carrier with the awesome banner carrier files, and he is the only thing left. Level 3, he wants to hide them in the trees there so they'll regen. Meanwhile, we got an engagement going on over in Solas' base. The wargs are going to try and attack, take out this furnace here. Are they going to be able to take it out before the pikes get to them? They are. And now they want to get out of there before the pikes start doing damage. But they run towards the pike and lose half the battalion. Plus the crossbows are going to take out some more. DJPremier trying to attack here, but he pulls out his crossbows and leaves the black orcs to die. Maybe he wanted to leave his crossbows in there and start working on some other enemy units. Alert's now running back to the riverside. We got another Uruk pit coming up from DJPremier, and a level 3 warg pit for DJPremier as well. Solas still sitting on that one Uruk pit down there. He's expanding though across the river with his furnaces, excuse me. This inn down here in the south has not been creeped or taken, and that is actually going to be very important. And I think that there's a level 3 crossbow battalion actually going down there. It is actually going to be a bit of a loss for Solas there, as he wanted to keep us alive. These black orcs are going to be able to take out this furnace there and help stop the eco production of Solas. But now the force from DJPremier is pushing in to flank them, and Solas is now being pushed towards DJPremier's territory. But DJPremier does not push the advantage, and he begins the retreat. Now a Sharku out for Solas. He's looking to do some eco damage there with some good fast harass. But actually we have a Sharku out for DJPremier as well as a Wormtongue. Faster on his hero production right here. He's got nothing producing. He might be command point capped. He is command point capped, but he has a Warg Rider queued up at his Warg pit. Sharku now trying to take out these level 4 crossbowmen. Alerts in his army up in the north and Solas' base did some damage, and now they're heading back off. Solas reproducing that. But now Solas is able to try and take this in, and no Black Orc's going to be able to come out in time. Still, DJPremier might want to cancel that. Solas' Sharku is now advancing back on the north side of DJPremier's base to do some more eco damage. Wormtongue for DJPremier now facing down a pikeman battalion, and he is probably going to be able to take that down, but not before taking some significant damage. DJPremier Sharku and some Warg Riders, I'm going to call them Sharku in the gang. They're looking to do some eco damage. Might want to circle around that furnace before the pikes come in and do some damage. They stop there, and they're actually going to start taking some damage from those pikes. That is not going to get another battalion of Warg Riders for Sharku's gang. But they're going to take it down. Actually, that battalion of Warg Riders is not going to really be engaged. He was trying to go for Sharku there and did not do any damage really to the battalion. Took out one unit. Now Wormtongue and some pikemen are moving to retake this inn, but Solas has got some Black Orcs coming out now, and that's going to be something to fight for. Might want to not engage them with his Wormtongue though, as he's taking the inn with that. Crossbow's now fleeing back to Solas' base. If he can get a banner on them, he can get them regen. DJPremier actually having to engage some wargs from Solas now, and they run right into some pikes to take them out. Lurch now is level 3, has the Carnage ability, and is not in bow mode, he's in sword mode. There is a warg pit, as you saw from the wargs, up for Solas. It is level 2. Alert's out now for Solas, and he is going to try and start picking off DJPremier's alerts. Did some high damage there, but now Solas is going to have his alerts engaged but no, DJPremier is going to retreat, as his alerts is now almost to half health. But however, his alerts is level 4, which means he now has the cripple ability. He can now pin his Lurtz or his Sharku out of position and take him out. Sharku now for Solas now looking to do some damage. Some lumber mills finally coming up for DJPremier, but Solas is now harassing that economy with the Sharku. Excuse me, I'm stuttering a lot right here. Wormtongue and the Black Orcs now coming out for DJPremier. Wormtongue taking the in back. I'm not sure really what happened to the pikes there. He might have died. Solas now having his Lurtz pinned by DJPremier's Lurtz, but DJPremier's Lurtz not really able to go in and engage. There are pikes and crossbows firing on him. He's not able to really make full use of that Carnage ability. Let's look at the PowerPoints. We got Prebane, Warchant, and Devastation for Solas, and actually we have a Wildman summon going down for DJPremier, so he has Devastation, Wildman, Prebane, and Warchant. So he is 2 power points ahead, 3 power points ahead of Solas here. Looking at 269, 556 out of 650, and then he got 800 resources with 385 out of 600 on the command points. And actually Solas, DJPremier summoning those Wildmen in the wrong place. There's no pikes there to really stop any trample, and the trample goes down. They take a lot of damage from the Carnage ability from Solas's, Lurtz. His Lurtz, however, on very low health and still moving into engage units. Might want to retreat and put him on defensive so he can heal up just a little bit before he re-engages. Some Black Orcs now trying to engage. These Warg Riders not trampling the Black Orcs. Won't necessarily do a whole lot of damage to them, but it will definitely slow them down and stun them a little bit. Solas now harassing this furnace, once again, the very forward furnace from DJPremier. And he's able to take out the defensive pikes there, and that furnace is going to go down. A Warg Sentry coming up from DJPremier to help protect the north side of the river. He still has control of the inn over here, but Solas is now expanding closer and closer with his eco. Sharku and the gang for Solas now engaging the Black Orcs from DJPremier, and they are going to be victorious and be able to push back. Solas and the gang for, Sharku and the gang for DJPremier, however, pushing on in a mirror fashion on the other side, doing some eco damage of his own. Now Solas now consolidating his military to go push through the middle. He's got 3 battalions of crossbows and Lurtz in there, as well as Sharku and the gang. Sharku and the gang gonna go off and start picking off some of these furnaces over here, but Solas is now gonna put his crossbows are gonna head straight for his resource production, DJPremier's resource production structures. Sharku and the gang for DJPremier hiding in the back of Solas's base, trying to get around and get a good pick off of those furnaces. Now Solas now camping DJPremier's unit producing structures, just bombarding anything that comes out and shredding them to pieces. Some Urk Deathbringers now out from the level 3 Urk pit from DJPremier. Could be a very useful unit later on. The Wildman summon from Solas going down, and they're going to start working down this Urk pit and probably going to get it. However, the Berserker was going to be very useful at taking him out, but then he just gets targeted down. But here comes the cab from the back of Solas's base all the way, and able to get a good trample on Solas's crossbowmen. However, it's not going to be enough. These Deathbringers are going to be engaging the enraged Lurch, but Tomato Lurch is able to take out all 3 really fast. However, he's so low health, he's trying to run away, and Sharku and the gang are going to pick him off, actually. That is going to be a good pickup for DJPremier, as he is able to slow down Solas in his hero production. They can spend a lot of money reproducing or rebuilding Lurch there. Sharku and the gang for Solas now approaching from the south, but there's a Lurch for DJPremier there protecting it, and he's actually going to start picking him off in just a second there. Might want to pin Sharku there so we can get him, and get him with a Carnage ability. Some pikemen from Solas now approaching from the north, some more pikemen, as well as a second Urk pit now coming up from Solas finally. It's about time. Didn't really produce a whole lot of units before that, as his unit producing structures were limited to 2, and one of them was a Warg pit. Now he's going to be able to keep up. However, I did not notice it, but DJPremier was able to take out the clan setting from early on in the beginning, able to stop that Wildman spam. I was wondering why that would stop. DJPremier now having his War Sentries engage these pikes, trying to stop the furnace from going down. The wargs are not getting targeted down by Solas, and they're going to be able to pick off a lot of these pikemen here, but they're going to be able to get the furnace. However, now DJPremier engaging Sharku in the gang, able to take out Sharku. He was not able to take out Sharku, but he was able to take out all the wargs for Sharku there. DJPremier's, or Solas' Sharku is now going to try and escape with very low health, but now he's going to go back in. Solas now approaching with more pikemen. Needs to tech up with his units, get some upgrades on there, maybe some siege in there. Some Urk Deathbringers for DJPremier, doing some serious damage to these pikes, and they're going to be able to stop them from going down. Now Sharku in the game for DJPremier coming in. We're going to be able to do some eco damage up in the north, possibly. Sharku, and actually a Wormtongue now out for Solas. He's going to start working on that War Glare and trying to get some levels off of it. Sharku's still very low health, though, for Solas. Level 6, though. Alerts from DJPremier now is level 5. He provides that leadership, and that's very useful. His Wormtongue is now level 4, which means he now has the Venomous Words debuff. Actually, alerts for Solas coming in with level 4. He has a cripple too, and they are both going to fire, and actually both fire cripple shot at each other, pinning each other in place. But then they stop focusing on each other, and now DJPremier's alert is going to start taking some damage from these pikes as they come in right in front. Wormtongue trying to stop this, but Solas is going to try and target down his DJPremier's alerts. Wormtongue moving to try and get in the front line. He's actually going to sneak around on the side and get that kill shot and move up to level 4 in one blow. Or probably not in one blow, he's probably level 2 before that. But however, DJPremier's Wormtongue using the backstab ability on Solas' Wormtongue, doing some serious damage. It's really hard to keep track of which team is which, just because of both of them being Isengard. This is an Isengard mirror. Solas' builder now on the run, trying to build up his eco again that he lost in the north of the river. Sharku in the gang for DJPremier, trying to take out some more eco with this, do some serious damage, and take out this furnace here. Solas, however, doing some damage with his pikes of his own. However, he's not paying attention, and he's going to get them taken out. A lot of them taken out by this Berserker, who's now level 4. In fact, the entire battalion is going to go down to that level 4 Berserker in the crossbows. Sharku for Solas now harassing what appears to be a very out of place and unprotected eco line here. The Wildman summon for Solas, for DJPremier now going down in the middle of Solas' crossbow line. Alert's now on the run from that. All those wargs now from DJPremier now running. DJPremier is now having a Sharku on the run as well, so there's so many pikes there. Not able to counter those at all because he has no ability to snipe them from afar. Solas' alerts is now level 4, almost level 5. If he gets a little bit more, he can get that leadership ability, and that'll be a powerful buff to his troops. However, he will not get any experience out of these units as they are summoned, and they do not grant experience or power points. DJPremier now pushing back across the river with some pikes in the north. He has got Solas has a lumber mill, and actually it looks like he has Field of Fires. He does the Field of Fires. DJPremier, he has it as well. 700 resources and 500 out of 625 on the command points versus 300 and 556 out of 725. Solas has 5 command points, whereas DJPremier has 7. So it looks like in every aspect, DJPremier currently has the advantage. However, DJPremier's level 4 Berserker is going to get picked off by alerts, doing a small portion of damage, but not enough. Some crossbows now coming up and check the north side of the river there. And actually, Solas has a lot of units scattered around his base. DJPremier and his Sharku are trying to do some eco damage, but they are not going to be able to do much. And they're now going to get cornered by some pikes. His Sharku is going to try and run away from there. Try and get out. That Warg Rider just died. Actually, a devastation being used by DJPremier, if I'm not mistaken. Taking all those trees from Solas' lumber mill, and that is actually not going to be nice. The cripple shot coming from Solas' alerts, and he's going to be able to pin Sharku down, and those pikes are going to start working on more pikes coming in from the south. Solas, or DJPremier's Sharku here, is going to go down. And he's going to have to rebuild him. That is going to be a nice, pretty penny there. Some Black Horse coming out, along with Wormtongue, pikes, and some crossbows. Alerts and the Deathbringers. The Wildman summon coming down from Solas there. As they're able to start working on. Wormtongue very out of place, actually. Currently way in the front line. These Deathbringers now taking a lot of damage, almost level 2, so they can start healing, but they want to get some retreat in there before they get to level 3. Alerts for DJPremier doing some serious damage though, picking out these units from afar, and providing some leadership. However, the debuff from debuff, actually both of them have their Creebane up, and debuffing each other. However, and his alerts actually does make level 6. 2 more levels and he'll be able to get the pillage ability. Solas has a large army in the back of DJPremier's base doing some line damage to this unprotected resource line. Those War Riders are unable to do anything, but Solas' crossbow is able to start picking things off. This Furnace is going to be able to go down. Wormtongue there as well. They're going to try and get that level 3 Warg Pit with a command point cap Warg Riders in reduction. Up here, the Battle of the North, DJPremier did manage to win that battle. He is actually going to get a builder kill maybe in there. Is he going to get the builder kill? That would be a good pickup. Slow down Solas' creep of his, slow the crawl and creep of Solas' eco advancement. Excuse me. DJPremier able to stop any of the melee units from fighting or doing any damage to the level 3 Warg Pit, but they're going to now get crossbow off, and actually the leadership is going to be able to stop them there. They're going to take out all those crossbows there with his crossbow battalion. Wormtongue for Solas now retreating are actually going to look for this farm pickup. Crossbows and pikes over here on DJPremier's side of the river are going to do some more damage. Those pikes are going to, those crossbows are going to get out of position. However, the wargs from DJPremier now looking to maybe get a trample on those. Yes, they're out of position and take basically virtually no pike damage. Get the entire battalion of crossbows out, and I want to get those wargs there before they die. Solas now pushing back on the north side of the river. Level 3 Deathbringer battalion now. They are going to start healing as they retreat from battle. Solas has a fairly sizable force here with the alerts having the leadership ability. They're able to do some serious damage there. Sharku in the gang for DJPremier now moving around again. Sharku got repurchased, and so he is now able to do some damage. Alerts in the gang looking to take out DJPremier's alert, or Solas' alert. Solas' alert is pinned, and he is not going into sword mode with Carnage, and he's going to get taken down by those Deathbringers. He did manage to make level 6 before that, but DJPremier's Deathbringers do take out Solas' alerts there, and that's going to be a good pickup. Level 4 for them now. At level 5, they get the Death Wish ability. Solas now towering up the southern side of the river there on his side, trying to halt any advance, any harass through this area. One of the towers goes down, but a warship are now going down up. Solas now kind of just tower warring it a little bit, making it as hard as possible to advance on this side. Trying to protect his furnaces and his eco on that side. Another tower there. Solas now has 3 Uruk pits and a level 3 Warg pit. He has a very large force here. He could push very well up the middle. DJPremier does not have enough units there. However, he does have some pikes, black orcs, and crossbows now pushing. They're going to look to try maybe take care of that furnace there. Deathbringers there for DJPremier are going to have to retreat as they only have lost one of their units and they are low health. They are not very useful against crossbows. However, DJPremier putting down the Wildman summon on Solas' crossbow line and able to mop it up with very little losses to their battalions. DJPremier's Shark in the gang coming in, unable to really deal with this mass army of pikes. 4 battalions of pikes there. These crossbows are not going to start being able to work on the furnace over here, but a dragon summon now going down for DJPremier, and he's going to start burning out all this infrastructure right here. Could take out every single university structure. Some emergency towers from Solas now going up on his fortress, but that is not going to be enough to stop the dragon. And DJPremier is now pushing hard. Solas down here in the south building an Uruk pit actually, and another tower. He's trying to build a forward base here to just spam units into DJPremier's base. Some pikes and crossbows there, and they're going to try and stop this before it happens, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. There is a builder that they want to take out so they can stop this. That dragon is taking out 2 of the Uruk pits. He's going to maybe look to take out the 3rd Uruk pit and the level 3 Warg pit. DJPremier's alerts is now exposed and on its own. I do not see the Deathbringers there. Where are the Deathbringers? Deathbringers there, they're level 4, and they're back to full health. However, they do see the the alerts there from DJPremier or Solas could be very useful. However, DJPremier's alerts getting pinned. Solas not pulling his alerts in there to do the carnage damage that he needs. However, DJPremier's alerts is in carnage mode, so he wants to hold off on that. But now that he's out of it, Solas still not engaging the alerts there. That dragon now leaving, but not before taking out all 4 of Solas' infrastructure there. However, Solas having another Urk pit going up at the same time that is happening. And 2 more down the front line, another tower, and another Urk pit. Solas is really going all in on this forward base here on the south side of the river. Looking to maybe secure this side of the river and have some safe eco on this side over here. Solas with some pikes over on DJPremier's side of the river. Actually trying to take out the Warp Pit, and a Dragon Summon of Soul's Own coming down on the base. And he is looking to do some infrastructure damage. A tower coming up in front of DJPremier's Orc Pit there, but that is not going to be enough to deal with that Dragon. Both of these Orc Pits are actually, the Orc Pit in the front, the Urk Pit in the front, excuse me, not the Orc Pit. The front is level 3, and that is going to go down. That's going to be a huge blow. This one in the back is only level 1. Another Urk Pit coming up from DJPremier. Actually, a lot of Urk Pits being spammed down here. Maybe trying to counter this forward base from Solas here, but they are not well protected down here and easily snipeable at this point in the game. Solas now with the Wildman Summon going in for the Eco Harass, as well as trying to take out this one over here with some Wildman and some crossbows. DJPremier has a large Eco hub up here in the north by the inn. He has a tower there to hopefully defend it, and he does have some Black Orcs coming out, but there's some crossbows coming in to try and stop that, try and take that out. He is looking to do some war crimes, actually murdering some of the laborers that are actually sitting idle. Why are these laborers sitting idle, not getting any lumber back to the lumber mills? That is now a freezing rain going down for DJPremier. He is again head on the power points of Solas. However, Solas pushing hard is able to still maintain most of the map control. Solas once again, these Wildmen doing a lot of damage, taking out 2 Eco buildings there. However, Shark Brigade coming in and they're going to be able to take them out really easily with a trample. DJPremier rebuilding his Eco buildings that got damaged. Building a furnace right next to another when he has some open space over there. Not exactly sure what he's trying to do there. However, DJPremier is going to lose that in there. The level 3 furnace is going to pick off every unit that did it, but not before they capture the inn. And Solas needs to start getting those Black Orcs coming out soon to start damaging this hub of eco that DJPremier has up here. Solas now has units all around the southern side of the river on DJPremier's base side. Able to take out this farm maybe, looking to take out this furnace. Solas's Wormtongue now is up to level 6. He has the backstab ability. He could do that on the Sharku there and take him out real fast. However, level 7 Wormtongue for DJPremier. A pin from Lurtz coming in, and then this backstab from DJPremier, and he's able to do some serious damage and take out that level 6 Wormtongue from Solas there. Solas is trying to push hard on this southern side, this eastern front, for southern side river on the eastern front of DJPremier's base, or western front, excuse me. Some more units coming in from Solas to do some eco damage here. The Black Orcs now coming out of the end, some more purchase, and they're going to start wrecking this eco hub up here as it is virtually unprotected. It has 1 tower there. If we were to target down the tower, he could take it out, or they might just try to get out of range of the tower and do it. There is a level 3 lumber mill there, might be able to start picking off some units, but again, not going to be able to stop this eco spam, or the eco wreck. More units from Solas coming in, more pikes coming in, trying to do some damage to this level 7, almost level 8 Wormtongue here. He is actually now at half health, and he might want to think about getting him out of there, but he is trying to get the extra level, I think. Solas is lurked there. Does he have cripple on standby? He does have cripple on standby. He is not in the right mode, but he has cripple on standby, I believe. No, he does not. He used it on the cripple on standby. Cripple was used on Sharku's, DJPremier's Sharku, who actually used Manny to try and stay alive, but it is not going to be enough, as he is going to die to those pikes. Tries to run away, and 1 pike comes in and gets the stamp on him. Pokes him to death. Solas now harassing a lot of these units, these eco productions in the lab, and this eco hub is about to get lost for DJPremier. You might want to think about sending some units up there, but he does not really have the units to send right now. He has 3 battalions over here, and then both of his heroes. Lurtz in Carnage mode for DJPremier. He actually has reached level 8, and he has a Pillage, which is going to give him some extra resources. But now Solas with 3 battalions coming in to take out these damaged eco buildings. 5 more coming in, whereas DJPremier does not have enough to handle this. Now a Wildman summon coming down from Solas, or DJPremier actually, to stop this eco harass in the north. Wormtongue coming in. The Black Orcs are going to be taken out, but not before taking out 3 resource production structures here. 4, my bad. 4 resource production structures here. And actually we see a level 8 Wormtongue for DJPremier. He has the Corrode Allegiance ability. He could easily take control of one of DJPremier's or Solas' heroes really quickly. Now, if I were him, I would take control, use his abilities, and then run him in the middle of my base where he'll die when he turns back. So that way you get full use of him and your opponent loses the hero. DJPremier now using his Wildman summon to start taking back this inn there. The remainder of the battalion is now pushing back across the river. Looks like there were some venomous words cast on the DJPremier's Wildman there as they are all debuffed. Or is that? It looks like to be a worldwide buff. Debuff. Solas also has the Frozen Rain ability, Freezing Rain. However, there is no rain going down on the map, so I'm not sure what that is. DJPremier's Wormtongue actually does use the Corrode Allegiance on DJPremier's Wormtongue himself, and so he starts working on his units, on Solas' own units. And what he wants to do is he wants to keep him close to all of DJPremier's heroes, so DJPremier can take him out as soon as he turns back. Solas, DJPremier's Lurtz is not in Carnage mode. He's getting ready to Carnage on his Solas's or DJPremier's Wormtongue. Solas's, my bad. But now a Saruman now out for Solas. And a lot of crossbows, and they're going to pump a lot of arrows into DJPremier's Lurtz. Saruman taking out time there, not quite a full level, I don't think. But he's going to start working on this really exposed front of Urkpits there. Actually some siege coming out for Solas there, as he's now put a siege works and more towers up in this forward base here. He's put all of his eggs in this basket and it has paid off. Solas not able to really take out this eco hub in the north for DJPremier, and him is going to continue producing and be rebuilt. However, a lot of units not on this front here, and they're going to really start working on taking out these Urkpits that are really out of position. A siege works and an armory for DJPremier are going down. The armory is now level 2, as is the siege works. He's going to start getting some upgrades and siege ballistas. The Wildman summon going down for Solas here is able to finish off that lumber mill and continue to look for some more harass on the eco of DJPremier. Again, this line here is really just unprotected. There's nothing really to help protect it here. You can just wander in and take it out. Another Urkpit going down from that ballista there from Solas. The level 7 Wormtongue from Solas, excuse me, I keep getting them so mixed up. But level 7 Wormtongue from Solas is going to come in. He's healed up a little bit now. He's going to try and get some kills there, but he's not going to finish it off. If he can get to level 8, he can get Corrode Allegiance, that'd be very useful. He's going to try and pick up some units and get to that level 8. Solas, however, coming in with some crossbows, trying to help finish off any laborers in here. Some Black Orcs coming out of the end for DJPremier's or Solas' Sharku now trying to work all that off but not able to. Solas, or DJPremier's Summon Dragon, I heard that go down. I'm not sure where that went down. Where did that go down? That was not DJPremier's Summon Dragon, that was Solas' Dragon Strike. Actually, he's gotten to a second level 25 power point, able to take out the level 2 armory and almost the level 2 siege works there. This ballista from Solas is going to take some hits and is not going to move out of the way. But actually, I think we actually have a mine coming out for Solas. He's going to look to try and end this really fast now. Level 3, you got another mine coming out. Saruman, and is he level 2? He is level 2. He has a fireball. So if Solas can get that next to the fort, he can pretty much almost take out that fort. 2 of them would take out the fort instantly. Backstab going down on DJPremier's Lurtz. Lurtz able to finish off Wormtongue, but Wormtongue's poison from the backstab is going to be able to take out DJPremier's Lurtz. Actually, that mine now in place, and Saruman fireballs it. Almost takes out DJPremier's fortress. And with this push back in the north, with 2 heroes and a big army trying to take out this eco hub, not enough Black Orcs coming out, and Urkpit now going down, but that's going to get destroyed. And it looks like DJPremier is going to quit out and call the GG. Very good game by both players. A little bit of a misplacement, I think, by DJPremier's Eco Front and maybe his second row of Urk pits, but well played nonetheless. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Hey guys, welcome to a cast of The Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth 2, The Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.02 version 7. I am your caster, Phaeron. Today's matchup